All right, we're reading another story about volcanoes. This one's written by Judith Bauer Stamper. Over here it says, boom! Mount St. Helens blew its top off in 1980. And over here, Mount Etna in Italy is a huge fiery volcano. When Earth explodes, first there is a rumble, then there is a boom. A volcano is blowing its top. A volcano is an opening in the Earth's surface. When it erupts, the volcano shoots out melted rock, ash, and gases. It looks like the Earth is exploding. There are over 1,500 active volcanoes in the world. An active volcano can erupt at any time. For people living nearby, that could be bad news. Some volcanoes shoot out lava, which is melted rock from inside the earth. The lava may ooze slowly out of the volcano, or it may explode out like fireworks. Lava is red hot. It can measure up to 2,282 degrees. A lava flow looks like a river of fire. It destroys everything in its path. And this is a fiery river of lava, flows down Mount Kilauea in Hawaii. As the lava cools, it turns from a red liquid to a black solid. Two types of lava get their names from Hawaiian words. Pahoehoe lava cools to form a smooth rock. It has a ropey pattern on its surface, right here. See how it looks kind of like a ropey pattern? AA lava cools to form a sharp, rough rock. It is painful to walk on. And that's the kind that's down here. Rough, sharp rock. The pages are stuck together. Some volcanoes erupt with a blast of ash and gas. Huge gray clouds of ash explode out of the volcano. The ash is mixed with hot, poisonous gases. This type of eruption is more deadly than a lava flow. The ash and gas clouds can travel as fast as 99 miles per hour. Anyone caught in these clouds has little chance of surviving. And this is a huge cloud of ash and gases, and it says it's rising from Karymsky volcano in Russia, right here. In this one, people flee the clouds of ash from Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines. So the volcanologists told them that the volcano was going to erupt, and they're evacuating. It says the volcanic ash falls down and covers everything for miles around. It looks like a soft gray blanket, but it is very dangerous. The ash can choke plants and trees. It can bury houses and cars. It can even block the sun and make a climate cooler. Volcanoes have different shapes and are formed in different ways. The one on the top is a shield volcano. A shield volcano is wider than it is high. It is made of lava that flows out rather than explodes. It is so wide because the thin runny lava travels farther before it hardens. Then we have a cinder cone volcano. A cinder cone volcano looks like a cone-shaped hill. It is made of layers of cinders and ash that build up after eruptions. A cinder cone often has a bowl-shaped pit on top called a crater. It forms after a big explosion blows off the volcano's top. And then the last one is a composite volcano. A composite volcano looks like a tall mountain with steep sides. It is made of alternating layers of lava and ash. It is high and steep because its thick lava does not travel far before it hardens. This volcano can have a crater as well. Okay. And then over here, it says the top picture, Mount Loa in Hawaii is a shield volcano. And the middle picture, it says Paracutin in Mexico is a cinder cone volcano. It has a deep crater tops it. And then the bottom picture, Mount Shasta in California, is a composite volcano. So those are examples of those three kinds of volcanoes. Remember, the top is the shield volcano, the middle is a cinder cone volcano, and the bottom is a composite volcano. Inside the Earth. What makes a volcano erupt? Deep inside Earth, temperatures are so high that rock melts into a hot liquid called magma. Remember we said when it's inside the Earth it's called magma, and when it comes out of the volcano we call it lava. The magma rises up and collects in large pools called magma chambers. Okay, so here is lava, the magma chamber here. See, there's a collection of magma in the magma chamber. Pressure pushes the magma up towards Earth's surface. The magma rises up through a tube or vent inside the volcano. So here's the vent. And see, there's some smaller vents here coming out on the sides, and then the main vent coming up through the top. The pressure on the magma gets stronger and stronger. Finally, the volcano erupts. When the magma shoots out of the volcano, it is called lava. The Ring of Fire is a belt of active volcanoes around the Pacific Ocean. The ring outlines the edges of a tectonic plate, a large piece of Earth's crust. Many volcanic eruptions happen where the Earth's plates meet. So think of a puzzle. Way down underneath the soil, under the surface of the Earth, there are plates. And they kind of all fit together like puzzles, but sometimes they move. And when they move, that's what can make an earthquake. So we're lucky where we live. We don't have very many earthquakes, and we do. They're not very strong because we don't have a lot of earth movement here where we live. Earth's tectonic plates move and grind against each other with great force. One plate gets pushed deeper inside the Earth. The hot temperature there melts it into magma. Pressure pushes the magma up to the Earth's surface. All this activity inside Earth causes volcanoes to erupt around the Ring of Fire. So there's a place in the Pacific Ocean called the Ring of Fire. And you remember from looking at our maps, we don't live anywhere near the Pacific Ocean, right? So that happens far away from where we live. But in that area, there are a lot of volcanic eruptions because a lot of those plates are moving and plates are getting pushed down deeper into the Earth where it's hotter, and that rock melts into magma. There are 452 volcanoes located in the Ring of Fire. Okay. That includes over 1/2 of the world's active volcanoes. This says, the island of Hawaii has several black sand beaches. So when you go, the sand is black. The sand is made of small pieces of lava. Remember, the lava turns black when it cools? So some of their beaches are black sand. Hawaii is home to two of the biggest volcanoes on Earth, Mauna Loa and Kilauea. These volcanoes sit on top of a hot spot. A hot spot lies above an extremely hot area of magma under the Earth's crust. Hot spots are in the middle of tectonic plates, not at the edges. The Hawaiian Islands are the tips of huge underwater mountains. They were formed by the buildup of lava over millions of years. The Hawaiian hotspot does not move. The tectonic plate above it does. Each Hawaiian island formed as it sat over the hotspot. A new volcano is growing below the sea to the south. It's called Loihihi. It rises 9,843 feet from the ocean floor. However, its peak is still far below the ocean surface. Someday, Loihi will be the newest Hawaiian island. Okay, so here's the map of the main Hawaiian islands. There's the big island of Hawaii, and the new one is forming just below it. How can we stay safe from disaster? Scientists called volcanologists study volcanoes. They use special tools to measure a volcano's activity. Volcanologists take photos from helicopters and satellites. They listen for rumblings inside the earth. They measure changing temperatures. Sometimes volcanologists go inside a volcano's crater to observe it up close. So here it says this volcanologist wears a special heat suit to study a volcano. Volcanologists watch for signs that a volcano might erupt. If a volcano looks dangerous, they alert people who live nearby. An early warning can save thousands of lives. Science can keep us safer from volcanic eruptions. However, it can never stop them. Volcanoes are nature's power unleashed. So what happens is the volcanologists study the volcano, and they can always tell when it might erupt. So they might evacuate you and it might not erupt, but you need to leave because it might. So today they have all kinds of special equipment to keep people safe. They'll let you know if a volcano might erupt. And sometimes just a little bit of smoke or ash will come out of the top. It won't fully erupt, and they'll say, oh, it coughed. The volcano coughed. And it doesn't cover its cough like we do, but the volcano coughs, and that's also a warning sign. So you always need to evacuate if they say it might erupt, and sometimes it will, and sometimes it won't. I'll see you soon. Have a good rest of your day.